makes. Yes, Nancy Dell'Olio has cut off her famous tresses and can now be seen sporting a modern sort of bobbed look. She said that cutting her long locks of 20 years has proved such a liberating feeling that it's changed her life. So do we think it suits her? Do we like the new look?
I really like it, actually. I think she looks gorgeous.
Do you?
Yeah, I really do.
Just down to the haircut alone? Because I mean,
I think her different style, whoever has styled her for this has just got it right, you know, with her clothes, and I don't know, she just looks classier. I think it really shows off her features more, and the actual style itself, it's not just short, is it? It's a really lovely short style. I think she looks great. It's good. Denise?
I absolutely adore it. I mean, you know, no disrespect to her, but I did used to think that she did look a bit like a transvestite with the hair and
no
offense, Nancy, but you know, with the sort of garish clothes and the, you know, the massive tresses of hair, I think she looks absolutely fantastic with it. I think she looks, you know, as you said, she looks chic and stylish, and I just hope that she does keep that stylist with her, because I think the whole image now is fantastic. Because I do think that hair can age some people if it's, you know, I know she says I think she's been 42 for 19 years now, hasn't she? however,
such a bitch. But I see, I liked her old look. I thought the hair was part of her character, and I love the fact, you know, that I love the fact that she had this long, striking hair and this mane of hair of hers. And I think, to me now, she just looks like everybody else, and I think she should have kept that personality and that
like that.
You know, I loved her with the long hair.
I like the long hair. I like all the other changes. I mean, I think that you know, I wasn't the biggest fan of her the way that she used to dress. No offence again. And I think this new stylist, like you said, she looks chic, doesn't she? She looks modern. I think she does look younger.
What Sven thinks, won't we?
But I like the longer hair.
I like the
as well.
older version.
Yeah, you like the older version.
I love the clothes that she wore then.
I love short hair. I mean, I didn't like it when I was very, very young, because my mum insisted on having my hair really short when I wanted it long when I was a little girl, and everybody used to say, "Are you a lad or a lass?" which is like horrible when you're 7 or 8. But I do like short hair, and I had my extensions put in a while ago because I'd had short hair for so many years. And I just felt that I was locked into this short-haired look, and I couldn't, and especially when I've put a bit of weight on, which I have got at the moment, I just think short hair's not quite as... My ultimate person to look like was Mia Farrow, when she had that beautiful urchin haircut, when she was in films like Rosemary's Baby and stuff. But sadly, that never... although I did get mistaken for her outside, didn't I? Yeah. Just now, 35 years on, never mind.
But do you think there's a point at which, you know, and am I on ropey ground here, that if you've got longer hair...
I wasn't going to mention this, Jackie.
Looking at me with eagle eyes. Is there a point at which you will be saying to me...
age-wise, where it's just time to have a little snip?
Well, I have got it quite a bit shorter, remember?
It has got a bit shorter,
It's got a bit shorter lately, but I don't think there's a certain number, but I do think I will know when it's time to get a little bit shorter.
Well, I think if you don't know, I'll probably tell you.
I think you probably will. Sooner rather than later, very probably. Yeah.
I had big hair when I was filming The Cruise all those years ago. Oh, all them years ago. Can I remember that far back? Can you remember that far back? Yeah, and I had very curly hair, and I did look like one of the Supremes, I know. But when I had a stylist, you see, it was a stylist again who came in and sort of said, right, you've got to look like this. And they took me to the hairdresser, and the hairdresser said to me, what would you like? I said, I wouldn't like it cut short because I like my long hair. And he just went, oh, I think we'll change that, and just went whack and cut it so short. And I was mortified, and I felt like Samson. I felt like I'd been deflated. I hated it, and of course I was in a TV show at that time, so I had to have continuity. And I absolutely hated that time when I had short hair. I was really glad when I could leave the show and grow my hair again.
You were bigger as well at the time, weren't you?
Yeah, I was a fat bird, yeah.
Yeah, you were a fat bird.
It's not really attractive.
The thing about long hair as well is that when I first had my extensions in, I knew I did want them cut off ultimately, but I just thought it would be really nice to have a few days of the hair really down there. But it was just embarrassing when you sort of were walking along the road and a car approaches behind and goes, bip, bip. Oh! I think you're going to be about 19.
You've got a new colour, am I wrong? Am I wrong? New colour, new look?
Actually, yeah, I've just gone back to my old colour now. This is my colour.
You look very sultry to me.
Do I really look sultry?
You do. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Are we liking it?
Do you like it? Oh, thank you. Well, I had highlights put in, but they kept getting lighter and lighter and lighter, and I was thinking, this is too light. My grey was coming through like it does. Just told you about my grey hair.
Do we like to hear the truth about our hair? Would you tell me if you thought I needed to cut my hair?
No. I'd tell them.
Yeah. Behind my back.
It's true. I would, really. No, the thing is, It's none of
people
my...
in your
If you
life?
like your hair, that's absolutely fine. It's not my business how you have your hair. I just go... But I do think there does come a point of age where an older woman can look older with really long hair, you know, especially if it's in a really big style or it's bright red or, you know, whatever. It's like, if you just had that in a lovely style now, you could look 10 years younger.
You say that to me?
So you could actually look 42 now.
But would you
So,
tell your sisters, or would you be blunt with anybody about you need a new hair?
No,
you
I
need a
think
new
the
look,
most
you
awful
need...
thing is when you go to the hairdressers and you walk in and either no one says anything or somebody goes, oh, I don't like it, and you think, I'm stuck with it now for
I know, when
2
you've just
months.
had it
You
cut
know,
and
I
or
just
they say,
go,
oh, it's lovely at the
nice."
back.
Yeah.
Or you go, oh, it's not. I always go, oh, it's nice, and then next time they have it done, I go, I hated your hair last time. You know, I tell them once it's over and they've grown
Do you
it
like men
back
with
or
long hair? See,
whatever.
I love men with long hair.
Oh,
Clearly,
can't
that's why
bear
I
it.
married Tim Healy, of course.
You're
Ray's very blunt with
particular.
me because he hates my hair really curly, and he hates it if it's up like in a bun, or he can't bear it. So he will tell me straight away. And one time, I got all done up to go to this. I think it was the Pride of Britain Awards, and because of the outfit I was wearing, the makeup guy curled all my hair. And
Oh,
it
it looked fantastic. I remember that.
Thanks. And it looked really nice. And I went back to the hotel and I met Ray, and about an hour before we were due to leave, he went, I've put the straighteners on for you. So I spent an hour getting all my curls out.
What would he have done if you turned up with, you know, a big tight bun on your head on the day of your wedding?
He would have, oh no, he said to me, well, he didn't actually say anything about the wedding, but I know he hates my hair up. And the day of my wedding, you know, ultimately, you're hoping that when you get to the top of the aisle, your husband-to-be looks at it and goes, wow. And I knew if I wore my hair up or I wore it curly, he'd go, ew.
Funnily enough, you did that with your hair down.
Very feisty today.